you, Coach. One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Sacramento Condors and the Chicago Bears. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Deuce. Recon, 132 fighter. Fire.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Hey, rock it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Down. 60 outlaw.
I got you, punk. Man left. 3 out.
Jumper, Jake 3. 218, chopper. Hey, exit. Look at me. Door. Get it.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Watch that.
6-6, pull it high.
Hey, watch it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Check three. Mike 9. Bang Hill.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Blue draw Corker. Hey, Alpha.
Turn up. Shoot.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Pilot, 64, Reed.
Out. Bang.
Now.
Motion. Mike 9.
Ready.
From the gun, Jones, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Let's go. First down. Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Check 45 tonight.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game, gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Mike.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Leonard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Rush in. Hey, motion. Come on.
Haskins on 3rd down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Protein spill. Now watch one. You go tank. You got to shoot.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Put that team on General West. 6 guys. Check 6. On the ball. They go.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big run there by Gurley. 46 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First on travel.
Mike 9.
I'm coming. Whip.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check 50. Wait. Check 45 the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it. 45 the mic. 45 the mic.
From the 45 on second down. Haskins. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Paul Richardson. His first touchdown on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? You execute really well. It doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
218, chopper. Hey, Delta. I'm coming. Get it.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Jones has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Set, ready? 30 base. 56. 61. Matchbox lights. Begin. Yes.
Jones on 1st and 10. Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Ready?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
And 2 stop.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
25, check 25.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Switch.
Go.
Come on, boys, 56. Check 56. Nine.
Now.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Under 10. 10.
Protein spill.
Mike, 56, right there.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Switch. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Shoot.
80 weapons. Secret.
Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bears take over.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Go, go.
Hey, watch the ship. Watch the
Hey, Sam off.
Undercrunch. Undercrunch.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Fire.
On second and a yard. Jones being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Topper, topper.
Watch the edge.
On first down, it's Gurley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Get it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack by Khalil Mack. Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check, check. Fresno.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
45. Mike, 45.
They go play action now. Haskins. taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 37. Check 37.
Now Haskins, third and long. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Any day. 36.
6-6, pull it high.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Shift.
Hit it.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, high 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here's the partner now. Check 26. Check 26. Watch twins.
Blue draw Corkers. Ready.
Finding some room at midfield. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator dialing that one up into great success?
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Jim.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, That can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
On first down, here's Love. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Hey, check.
Here's Geis. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, switch gears. Check it out, read. Check 4.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Paul Richardson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the screen.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to seal.
22 jet bomber.
Sponge.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Protein spill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
5.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
80 weapon.
They run. It's Gurley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
General West. Get it.
Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
It's 4th down.
Yep.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? Mike 9.
Leo.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Yeah. Who's that the ending? Mike 45. Danny. Alert flare. Hop on. 45. 45. You're not ready.
Hey, check Mike 45. Focus, defense.
Over. 45 is the mic. Tackles.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
45 the mic. 45. Mike 45. Been a long day for you. 45.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
45 the mic.
They go play action with Haskins. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He wants it all for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. And a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
we go. 10 Lobo.
That's it. Hey. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
56 to Mike. 56.
Ready?
Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Snap.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
X3, 218, chopper.
56 to Mike.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Pull it high.
Check. Joker.
61, matchbox lights. Deep river.
Now Jones. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Todd Gurley, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
45 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 45 to Mike. Check.
Now Haskins to throw it. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Mike, 45.
Oh, you got deep?
45, 45.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Leonard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Let's go. 18 data. Hey, watch it. 66, bullet, pass. 45. Pull up, go. Mike, 45. I'm coming. 45.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Leonard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just the week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have